Hi guys, welcome to the Dork Van Tour, where we'll be showing you around every nook and cranny. It is available to rent now, so if you're interested in taking it for a spin, head to the link in our description and pin comment. Let's kick off with the cab. The van is a Renault Master medium wheelbase 2006, so it is a little bit retro in the cab, but we do have aircon and electric windows. But the retro features we've got is this radio with a CD player and a magazine rack. I do want to note that we have been living in here the past week, so it is a little bit mucky, and the last thing I wanted to share with you that you get in the cab is a dog seatbelt, because this camper van is dog friendly. I'm going to quickly whiz you around the exterior of the van, starting with these windows. So we've got these all around, and they're from leisure vehicle windows. Shifting back, we've got these epic tyres and wheels from Rogue Alloys, and these are Michelin Agilis Cross Climates. We absolutely love them and have them on all of our camper vans. Going around the back, we've got reversing sensors and camera. Another window. This to me is like a little prison cell, but we love it because it lets air flow all the way through the van, and it's got a little insect net on the inside. Coming around here, another sliding window, which is where the kitchen is, and this gas fill-up point. And on the roof, we've got 250 watt solar panels and a roof fan. In terms of safety, we have an inbuilt manufacturer's alarm, deadlocks on the doors, and a Stop My Engine, which is a Bluetooth anti-theft device. Basically, it pairs with your smartphone, and if someone decides to steal your van and they've not got your smartphone, then the engine will cut off. Where we can, with the products we mentioned in today's video, we'll link them in the description so you can find out more about them there. Now let's head on in to the inside of Dork. We're going to start off with our corner kitchen and then work our way around the van. So first up are the lights. So this is for the bathroom and kitchen. We placed it here so you can access it from the outside, so you don't have to go in and find it when it's dark. So heading in finally, guys. So as I said, corner kitchen here. We've got a spice rack up here, although there's no spices on it. You've got a spider plant, some dog treats, an empty little jar, toothbrush holder and hand soap. So moving down, we've got this huge sink and tap, and then in this cupboard is where all of the plumbing is kind of kept. So we've got a 25 litre clean water tank, 10 litre waste. We've got a spare 25 litre one in the garage. We've got two bins, one for recycling, one for general waste. We've got a dustpan and brush, and we've also got our fire extinguisher and fire mat in there, or blanket, sorry. This cupboard can be accessed from the side, so it's easy to get at the water, and it can also be accessed from the inside too when the door's shut. Moving on to this section here, we've got 4 drawers. The top one is for cutlery. The second one will be empty, but we're currently using it for beauty products. Third one has all of the plates and mugs and stuff like that, some spices, and the bottom has a chopping board and pots and pans and some cleaning products. And here at the bottom is the outlet to our heater. I'm going back to the top. I should have probably done all the top in one go. Anyway, we've got a dual gas hob here, which is powered by our 11 kilogram refillable gas flow cylinder, which is stored under here. Whilst we're up here, the worktop is actually just plywood, 12mm plywood, which we have stained and varnished multiple times, and we've also gone for these Moroccan style tiles, because if you don't know, this van was inspired by our trip to Morocco and Kefalonia. Moving back down here, we've got this cupboard, which is where the gas locker and heater is stored. It's held on with plinth clips. And then in here we have a cupboard which has the kettle, a collapsible drainer and bucket, and squeegee for the shower, as well as a lantern. And below we have our 50 litre Alpha-Cool fridge freezer. There you go, you can see all of the food that we have been eating this week. Overhead we've got this storage unit which we built just over the kitchen. We didn't want it running over the bedroom and the lounge because we wanted the space to feel really airy. Anyway, these cupboards will be empty when you're renting it, but for now it's got some of our food in here. So they're held open by gas struts as well, so you don't have to hold it yourself. There's another one, they're exactly the same size. And then in the middle, we've got like a bit of a bookshelf, game shelf, fake plant. Down here is a real one. And then over here, we've got the over cab storage, which is just a huge space for anything you want. Following on from our kitchen, we have our 3-in-1 corner sofa, which makes up our lounge and bedroom. Before I show you how it all works, I'm gonna show you what's where. So here we've got our dining table / desk, which also works as the bed base, and it's on a lagoon leg, so it swivels in all directions, which we love because you can push out of the way and have this whole walkway. Underneath in this trunk are the electrics, which we'll show you in a minute. And in the middle section, you have to put the table this way to get it in. We have a trunk. And shuffling further back, we also have a drawer, which is where all of the bedding and pillows will be kept when not in use. I think it's now time to show you how it all works, and let's time it. 3, 2, 1, let's go. I feel like I'm really rushing, but really that's not realistic. So this bit here has to come off. And drops onto the floor. This works as the base in the middle of the bed. And then that can drop. Our bedding is all kept in this drawer at the moment. So we've got our pillows, our bed sheet and duvet. The lock's twisted, there we go. So then that comes out and this drops here, pushing that up. Let's just move this out of the way for now. I'm slowing down, it's very hot today, guys. So that goes like that, pillows can go here, that goes down, bedding on top, the sheet is made, it's very messy. And there we go. Voila! Bed made! In terms of the size of the bed, it is 118 by 195 centimeters long. However, on the middle section there isn't like a board, so if you're a bit longer then that's fine. I'm going to show you like what it looks like. I'm 5'6", so there is loads of space on here, and Sam and I have been sleeping in it all week and have been loving it. And in terms of the cushions, they are 10 centimeters thick, so they're 3-inch hard foam and 1-inch memory foam, and we got those custom made at Ace Foam. So now it's time to put it back, and I'm going to show you the U-shaped sofa for if you have friends or family over. So this is how I pop it all away. Drag this all down, get that out of the way. And then this goes in, but I'm going to show you the U-shaped sofa, so I'm going to leave it out a little bit, so bear with me. So you need to pop this back on here and tighten it. And you can change the height of the table with this, which is great, as obviously we're all different heights. And the way I do this is I keep that like arm facing outwards, so you can just slot it on really easily. The bedding goes in here, and you can literally just dump it in. I'm going to close that away, pull that back out, and then we have our U-shaped sofa. So here we have it. And we have actually had 5 people around this table, haven't we? The other night we hosted a games night, so there was 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 people around here. Next up is the top half of the storage unit, which I call the wardrobe, because on the left hand side we have about an 80 centimeter hanging rail, and this is the perfect place to put all your handheld luggage as well, just like we have. And on the right hand side we have a shelving system, so there's 3 shelves with some boxes that you can pop all your clothes and bits and bobs in. And on the bottom of this storage unit is our garage, which has our camping chairs, table, camping shower and spare 25-litre water tank. We're now moving on to my favourite room of the van, the wet room. This room is completely Raptor painted to make it watertight, and we have tested it and it does work, so we're really chuffed with it. What we've gone for is the white Raptor paint and also the beige tintable on the bottom half to get this two-tone effect. We have included a Kildwick composting toilet in here, as we find that composting toilets are really easy to use around the UK. There are a couple of hooks so you can hang coats or wet gear in here, but let's run over how the shower setup actually works. As you may have spotted, there's no plumbing. We're not going to show you inside the toilet today because we have been using it. If you want to see the Kildwick composting toilet in all its glory, head to our wet room build video, click the card above to see that. So as you can see, we do have to take it out because it is wooden. We have varnished it if you are going to put your wet gear in there, so it'll be able to handle that, but it definitely doesn't want to be in there when you're properly showering. We've opted for the hose lock camping shower because you can use it in or outdoors. We've got it in the van we live in and we wouldn't change that setup. So the way it works is the hose lock shower will go inside, and then you just pump it to build some pressure, and then you can use the shower head like this. To keep the shower head out of the way, you can hook it onto these hooks as well. And whilst you're in the shower, you will pull the shower curtain across so the water doesn't come out. And the reason we've done it like this is because we wanted to use the door as a divider, because if you're going away on a camping trip, you're not necessarily going with a partner. You could be going with a family member or a friend, so they can stay in the lounge/bedroom, while you have this whole space as a bathroom. You've got your toilet here and your sink here, your toothbrushes, your beauty products and everything. So it does make the space feel larger than it actually is. It makes it feel like a proper bathroom. For heating, we've gone for the Eberspacher 2 kilowatt German diesel heater because it's super high tech. You can turn it on from the bottom of the bed using the monitor, and you can set the temperature and how long you want it on for. But we've coupled it with the Easy Start web app, so you can turn it on from anywhere in the world. So if you've been for a wild swim, you're feeling chilly, you want to come back for a warm van, you can turn it on from the location that you're at. So next up, electrics. Dork's electrics are housed at the back of the bed here, which you can also access from the top inside the van. We got our Victron units from Tiny Build Electrics, who also helped us select what was best for a rental van. We had our final consultation with them yesterday as well, so there are a few changes we're going to be making to our electric setup, including an aluminium plate behind the DC to DC, safety labelling and conduit to our 230 cables. Anyway, we have this Bluetooth MPPT, which converts the solar into legit power. It's ultra fast charging, as in 10% faster than a regular MPPT. We've gone for a 500 watt inverter which peaks at 900 watts, and it also doubles up as an external hookup, so a huge space saver. Our external hookup sits under the van here, and all the cables for it are stored in this cable tidy. With all our camper vans, we have some sort of battery to battery charger. In this one, we have the Orion DC to DC with built-in Bluetooth communication. This is our smart shunt, again using Bluetooth so we can monitor our battery from our phone using the Victron app. We wanted this one so we can monitor inputs and outputs. Tom has been awesome to work with, and he has all the knowledge, and we're now part of the Tiny Build Electrics WhatsApp chat, so we can talk all things electrics. And if you're like me who finds the electrics mind-boggling, this is a great place to be so you can get some help. And to run over the last bit of electrics really quickly that we've got a 12-volt fuse box for our lights, fan, fridges, switches, etc. All the other bits are like the bus bars, breakers, and all the boring bits basically. Moving on to the heart of Dork, our battery. We've gone for an EcoTree lithium again, as we've been so happy with the battery we have in the van we live in. This one has a built-in Bluetooth monitoring system, weighs only 22 kilograms, and it's so tiny but packs a whole 230 amp hour. It's actually designed to go under a seat, so perfect for a small camper van too. And the last thing for our electrics is this very DIY switchboard, which has our mains socket, our bedroom light, our USB charging point that also has a battery monitor on it, and our heater monitor/display. And last but not least, our soft furnishings. So the fabric for our blinds and our cushion covers are from Abercorn, and we got them all made by a local seamstress in Telford. And if you've got any questions about the van build, let us know in the comments below. And don't forget, this van is up for rent, so if you're interested in taking it for a spin, head to the link in our description and pin comment.